Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 3 stocks that you should be keeping in your watch list for today. All right, and we're also going to talk about some of you guys' stock for those of you who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video. Okay, so let's get started right off the bat. SPY is not doing too bad. It's down slightly by 0.35%, but it's not doing terrible. I'm still kind of long bias on it. It's at a level of support right now. Let me just extend this one just a little bit further. We're right here, okay? And so far, as you can see, there's dip buyers getting in here. Dip buyers getting in here. So do not panic. Do not panic until we go down here. If you break that one, then maybe you should be worried. Okay, if you break it, I don't think you're gonna break it. I think you're still gonna stay on that trend and then probably continue upwards. All right, but that is my quick thought on the SPY. Be careful if you're playing the SPY. Okay, be careful if you're playing the SPY. Now, the very first stock that y'all should be keeping in your watch list for today is Pfizer. Okay, and Pfizer had a monster move right after this break. Okay, right after the break, and right now, for those of you who are interested in this stock, they had news about a vaccine. Yeah, they had news about a vaccine. They got approved in the UK for emergency use, and I'm gonna let you know right now. Me being the trader, me being involved in this thing right here, this trade was nice. This is the part, this region right here. This is the part where most people actually sell. Like this is where people take their money off the table. Everybody who got in here, everybody who got right here or right there or right here are all gonna sell off. So watch this thing for a potential short to the downside, okay? Because we are at previous levels of resistance. There's a lot of short sellers in here. And honestly, they're looking at this and they're like, okay, we have another opportunity to get back in and short this thing all the way back down. So this might be a type of like buy the rumor, sell the news event. And it looks good, right? It looks good. It looks convincing. It looks like it could go higher. It really does. Like this looks convincing. But then again, be careful. Like don't be too quick to chase these, especially knowing the bigger picture that I'm showing you right now. This is the bigger picture, right? I would take money off the table. And this thing will be tanking very, very, very soon. Okay? Very soon. So watch this thing for a potential short. There could be money to be made on the downside. All right. Now, the next stock that we're going to be talking about is Riot. And this is Riot. And I'm going to let y'all know right now. This is not over yet. This move is not over yet. It doesn't want to collapse just yet. And I did talk about this one before and how I wanted to see it all the way up to like $12 and $13. Yeah. And I don't think it's done yet. There's a volume going up here, all right? And short sellers who got in here are a bit worried right now because it's not tanking as hard as it should. As you can see, it's going sideways. And as I always say, consolidation is like the worst thing for short sellers. So watch this thing for a potential short squeeze for today, okay? Watch this thing for a potential short squeeze. Now, the next stock that y'all should be keeping in your watch list for today is Square. And again, Square is a wonderful opportunity for short sellers. Okay. And I know, yeah, it's again, we make money on in both directions here on the way up and on the way down. And this is not looking too great. I did talk about it a while ago about how this thing was at previous resistance level, right? It tried to make a move up. It did try. It really did try. And right now it looks like it's rolling over. So watch this thing for a potential short all the way down to like 194. Yeah, 196, 194 is a possibility for this stock. So watch this thing to the short side. Okay. Now let's talk about you guys' stock of interest. The very first one that we're going to discuss is Penn. somebody been asking about pen for a long time now, and I think now is a good opportunity to talk about it. So for me, like right off the bat, what I see on the chart is a reverse head and shoulders, right? The reverse head and shoulders is right here, right there. And then now we're just kind of like retesting that neckline. Okay. We're retesting the neckline, we're in it, and dip buyers are buying it up over here and are buying it up over here. So watch this thing for a potential long, okay? Watch it for a potential curl and a potential long and a retest of the highs at around $76. If that breaks, then you can expect new highs to around 90 to around $85 later on during the month. So that is my very honest opinion on that one. Consolidation would be good, and then if it can just curl up, then this one is could definitely be good for a long. This is not something new. We've done this before. This is a clear reverse head and shoulders. It was clean, and then went to resistance. It dropped. So watch this thing for a potential curl to the upside. Now, the next stock that we're going to be discussing is the stock of yesterday. Yeah, let's talk about the stock of yesterday and how that's doing. Okay, yesterday I did a video on this stock. And this is a clear example of why I don't like it holding anything through earnings. You see, as you can see, it crushed earnings, right? It did. It looks so great. It looks so awesome. And then what happened next is this ugly thing right there. This right here, not what I want, not what we want. This display now has like a lot of how do I say this? Uncertainty. And I'm not liking the way it looks. I'm really not liking the way this is looking right now. Okay. Again, this is why I don't like it. This is why I always say don't hold anything through earnings. This is exactly why. Okay, because it's a 50-50 coin toss. It makes you happy at first and then immediately you just get disappointed right afterward. It's just a mess that you don't want to go through. So it's better to just wait until the next day to see what happens. So this play might still be on my watch list if it climbs back up here to $35, and then like tomorrow we will see exactly how it looks. Then if it's still good, then it could be good for a day trade. But right now I hate the way it's looking. I don't like it. So just wanted to follow up with y'all on that one, and not let a lot of y'all just randomly buy it. So yeah, we just wanted to address this right now so that y'all know exactly like what we're looking for. Okay, so just be patient with it. Time will tell. Time will tell. Just be patient with this one. So let's talk about another stock, which I think this one is a top stock to be keeping on your watches for sure. Y'all gonna like this one. This one is Zoom. Yeah. So yesterday, I made a video on Zoom about this little thing right there. So, and also if you're following us on Twitter, you can see that I put out a tweet. I put out a tweet about Zoom and how I wanted it to drop all the way down to like 300. Okay, it's on Twitter. But this thing was easy. This was a very easy play. The easiest entry was in here right after the crash, right after this, right out the gates. Honestly, in the first minute, like you should have been short. You should have been shorting this thing down. And it went down and it tried to pop, and nope, it got sold off again by everybody in here, right? The dip buyers in here, they sold it off again. And this was a nice all day fader. All day fader, nice money to be made here. This was just too easy. So for all of you who were able to bank on this move, to make money on this move, congratulations. There's more room to the downside. Just to let you know, there's more room to the downside. They try to pop over here, right? Some buyers are like, yeah, I think this is good for a dip buy. We're gonna get in. So they got in, and now the stock is opening up lower. I'm pretty sure everybody who bought short-term calls right here trying to like these YOLO traders trying to buy calls that expire on Friday. These calls will be down by at least 30% as soon as the market opens. This is not a good situation to be in. Like if you've been following the channel, you should know that and if you've been following me on Twitter, you should know that I'm very bearish on Zoom. And that vaccine news that just came out is not good for the companies in this sector specifically. And I'm still short bias on this thing. I'm still short on this thing. So watch this thing for a potential short all the way down to 300. I want to see it down to 300. Okay. Somebody was like, I thought you said ZM will tank. Well, it's tanking right now. This is great. So short sellers, again, more money to be made to the downside. That is my very honest opinion. Very honest opinion of Zoom. Okay. So even if you want, let's look at it on a 4 hour chart. This is so clean. This is so squeaky clean. We're gonna get down here at some point. We're going to get there. Okay. It's only a matter of time. So yeah. Another stock. Let's conclude with this one. This is gonna be interesting. So a few days ago I talked about Palantir. A few days ago I talked about Palantir, right? I told y'all. I specifically told y'all when we were right over here in these levels, right? I explained the whole thing. Citron got in here, shorted it down. All right, and then more short sellers. This is probably them adding on to their shorts, and then this is them again added on to their shorts. All right, I specifically said that we're gonna go down to to 22, between $22 and $21, right? And this drawing that I drew is still on the chart. It's still right there. I haven't moved anything. The drawing's still right there, and we're right in the middle of it. So I don't want to be the guy that tell you I told you so, but I did tell you so. I did. This thing was going to drop. It was obvious. It was easy. It was a clear short. And somebody was like, "I hope you're wrong." But hey, I hope I was wrong too. But this is just the way it is. Like it is what it is. And if you're shorting this, congratulations. Right, this is a lucrative short, very lucrative short. And there may be an opportunity for it to buy today. So just keep your eyes on this one as well. Okay. This method is called catch the falling knife. It may be today or maybe tomorrow, but this is the spot or the region where personally as a short seller I would cover to cash in on this drop, just to let you know. All right, that is the end of the video. If you got value from the video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm as always. If you're new to this channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I release these pre-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the morning, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released in the afternoon. All right. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. If you're a beginner, there are step-by-steps in the description of the video below. You can also get 3 free stocks with Webull, again using the very first link below, and 1 free stock with Robinhood using the second link below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul and Guma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, all right, this afternoon.